Welcome guys to another episode of Water Assassin Fishing. And as you can probably tell from the surroundings, it's a bit of a lumpy day out here on the reef, and I'm just fishing in Bateman's Bay. And I currently have one rod out, just this one, because the other one I was just about to put a soft plastic on, and this rod just bent over, and it's like we have our first pike of the day. This seems to be a common occurrence out here, these pike. And this guy here decided that he was going to take a bait junkie minnow 5-inch blue with a 1/4 ounce jig head on a jig head that actually I painted. There you go. And as I try and figure my stuff out here, we will release this bad boy back into the water. You guys probably haven't seen me for a while, and that's because the last 3 weeks I've been pretty busy with work. It's been tourist season in the gym, so it's been pretty crazy. But I also have been trying to get out and do smaller fishes. Unfortunately, as you can see, there's that bad pike there with its huge teeth as this massive wave comes in. I'm on, guys, just on this rod over here that you guys can't see. So I'm trying something new with this trolling motor. I'm basically, whenever I'm hooking a fish, I'm leaving the rod that's hooked there, and I wind in the other one. And that way I've got one off the deck and I'm not juggling around. Bit of a tip I got from someone in my last video, but there we go. First fish on this rod for the day. So just so you know, this is a little van for 1,000 compared to a 1 to 3 kilo rod, and I've got 6 pound leader on this one, so I've put another couple of poundage on because I'm fishing the reef. A lot of you are probably still wincing at that. This isn't a large fish, only a little one, and another pike. There you go. One of these ugly looking fish. Apparently top bait, as I've mentioned before, the larger pelagics. There he is, just there. I'm going to throw him back without letting him bite me because he's got sharp teeth. Pass that back out, let that drop slowly to the bottom. Yeah, that worked pretty well just then, didn't it? Like I said before, usually I'm having to sort of juggle when I'm fighting a fish to get the other line in as quick as I can, but didn't have to do that time. I was able to, yeah, just wind that in, get it in, and then fight the fish. So that might be the new tactic I employ. I think the only issue with that is potentially when I have to try and hook the fish when it's first grabbed hold of it, to try and set that hook. That might be the only downside to it. I might lose a fish doing that, but anyway, we'll test it for now and I'll get back to you with my thoughts. First squid of the day. How good. Back it off a little bit, back the speed off a little bit. Got you guys on multiple angles right here and right here. Ooh, that one's got a bit of action to it. And over here I've just got that soft plastic that I've been catching those pike on this morning. What have we got here? What have we got here? Just wanted to get onto something. So what I'm going to do is the larger ones I'm going to keep obviously, for dinner. The smaller ones, I'm going to potentially put on as live bait. This one is a larger one. Definitely coming home with me because I have run out of squid. He is just there. All his ink. There it is, just there. The lure that did it. See how they end up with that cloth there that gets all scratched? That's why I like the nude coloured ones. It's going to cast this bad boy back out again. There. And this bloke. He's just here. Oop. How good is that? Make a nice little lunch right there. Hey guys, sorry about the poor camera work just then, but I'm on another one as we round out the morning session. I've got an issue here with my rod, as there always is going to be when you're struggling to catch fish for the day. Squid's a little too big. That's a little bloke. Whoop. And I think that was a dolphin or a shark just over there. No. Fin looked a bit sus. But there's definitely a large-ish fin. And we might potentially throw on a live bait on this little one. Let's get him quickly in the water there. Okay, getting the big dog out. Getting the big dog out. I think it's 60 pounds mainline to 70 pound leader, which is tied on with a FG knot. And then what I've done is I've run that 70 pound leader to a swivel, put a sinker on that. My rig set up just here. Now, I think I might have mentioned this in one of my previous videos. I've been making these rigs, pre-making them at home, so that when I get out here, it's just an easy sort of like pull it out of the packet and just get straight into it. So this one I've just tied on to say that it's got 30 pound leader, and I've got sort of ranges from 30 up to I think 70 pound. But what I sort of had or what I was thinking is, like, even if, let's say I do hook onto something pretty big, I'm in a kayak and like there's no point having 70 pound anything because it's going to tow me around anyway. So I was like, oh, at least with 30 pound, like if I get caught, I get snagged on the bottom, I'm like not going to just be sitting there anchored to the bottom, and I'm going to lose, not going to lose like mainline or anything to get it back. So at least like if this one gets snagged or something like that on the bottom, the 30 pound should just snap off if I needed to. There we go. I just went over whatever the hell that was. I think it is a shark. Big old, maybe a tiger or maybe a nurse, I don't know. Maybe a bronzy. Didn't really get a good look at it. I only really saw the fin and then whatever went below me, as long as it doesn't come up from below me. Simple uni knot, straight to that one. All that unravels, that foam block, just like that. And a couple. Now what I've done here, just simply made this so that that top hook slides up and down, just depending on the size of the bait. So I'm going to try and find the smaller of those two squid, which is still very much alive, and so I do it without getting a face full of bloody ink. I want this thing to stay alive too. So one hook's going to go there, Then we're just going to slide this top one up, just like that, and then perfectly displayed. And then we've got hook point just there, both are exposed. Get that in the water as quick as we can so that it stays alive. Increase the speed a little bit. Okay, now what else do we need to do? That one's going to be trolling. How much? Oh, yep, heaps of drag. Alright guys, I've got this squid on. Back off a bit. Excuse me, I'm just eating some chips. And I'm just trying the squid still. Back off the speed. And yeah, you heard that. Started running. So, just gonna let that thing do what it's gonna do, which is hopefully go off. Hopefully go off. That's all you can hope for, isn't it? Come on. Squid is still alive. You beauty. I've got the old squid out. I've just been smashed by a kingfish. Oh, how good. How good is that? There he is just there. He's not a massive one, but he's a kingy. That's ready. Let's fucking win this battle. There he is, just under me there. Where's that gone? There he is. Not a huge one, but it's still a kingfish. Taking that squid. Oh, how good is that? Just went over the top of a heap of yuccas. And when that happened, I didn't see it, but I could sort of, yeah, saw it on the sounder. It's so good. Oh, how good is that? Just there, not a massive one, but it's a kingfish nonetheless. How good's that? Fishing in Bateman's Bay on live bait. Let's get him back in the water. Thank you for your fight, good sir. Oh no, let's keep going. Oh, that's a good one, guys. Yeah, so I'm going to have to hang the phone up because I'm hearing too much background noise. See you, mate. Catch up. Bye. Towards me. Oh, no. Lost it. What happens? How good is that? from the surface popper. Didn't even see that hit. Oh, I was looking around trying to find the school. Whatever this is, has just bang. How good is surface fishing? Took it straight off the surface. Light gear, 6 pound leader. See the bommy over here. Oh, it probably doesn't look that bad on camera. Be careful, I'm coming up on a low tide, so there's some colours down there. Let's keep some pressure on this, and we'll put it on reverse. Just put it in reverse. Keep it away from the prop. Oh. Yes. Try and get it out here a little bit further, guys, where it's a little bit easier to fight it. Definitely a salmon. The way it hit. There it is down there. You guys probably can't see it that well yet on the GoPro. It's down below us. Just sort of got it in the side of the mouth. What is that? Wants to fight. It's a thick fish, isn't it? A torpedo. Look at the beautiful colours on a salmon, Aussie salmon. Yeah. Oh, guys, how good is fishing in Bateman's Bay? Just got the old surf popper on, and yeah, just running this across the top of the reef. I wasn't even watching when that hit. I was actually looking to try and find where the school had gone and if they were still hitting things off the surface. And then, bang. You guys saw all of that. Just trying to get this out. Show you guys a look at everything, including the lure. Not getting a hook in the finger. Might be better to get the lure out first. Let's do that. There we go. This bad boy. Nice little Aussie salmon. That's only a little one, actually, believe it or not. See the beautiful spots up and down the back. It's like a sort of an aquary blue, the back of these fish. Beautiful white underbelly, big mouths, huge eyes, and they just fight like absolute demons, especially over the reef. We'll get a quick photo and we'll get him back in. Beautiful. Try and catch another salmon off the roof. How fun was that? It's only a little one. Imagine if we can get a big one on 6 pound leader and a surf popper. Oh, we just got a big hit. See that? There we go. Oh. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Menace over the reef. at it, just fighting everywhere. These things are just guns. Try to get back this way. Can I turn it? There we go. Righto, Aussie seven number 3 for the day. This one's definitely a lot bigger. This one's slightly bigger fish. Beautiful salmon. Another Aussie salmon. Righto, let's get another one off the surface. There we go, there we go. Side hooked it. So we'll try and bring this one in hot if we can. It's going to be hard to stop. Sort of got it right in the side, unfortunately. This one's going to be a little bit hard to bring in, I think. I might have it in the mouth actually. There's so many fish around it. Fish. It's 3 from 3. No, 3 from 3. Big hit. There we go. Yes. Smoked it. So much fun. Bit of a heavier one this one. Surface. That's a good size salmon. Righto, there's the 4th one off the top. See, it's just gobbled up that surface lure. And this is probably the 2nd biggest one of the day. I'll let him go. Just check that line. 6 pound, remember.